Have you ever thought about the power of a pen? It's so small. Something that you can lose in a drawer, leave on a desk, or even forget in your pocket. And yet, throughout history, the pen has carried incredible power. It has taken many forms. Say, a reed dipped in ink, a feathered quill, maybe even a fountain pen, or even a ballpoint pen. The name and shape may have changed, but the function has remained the same. With a pen, people have written beautiful poems that have stirred the soul. They have written love letters that changed someone's life forever. They've written songs and stories that have inspired generations. A pen has signed documents that changed the course of nations. With the stroke of a pen, someone can be sentenced to death. But with that same kind of authority, someone can also be pardoned. See, that is the strange and sobering power carried through a pen. But here's the question I want us to sit with. Who is holding the pen over your life? Because whether you realize it or not, many of us spend our lives trying to write our own story. We take the pen into our own hands and say, I know who I am, I know what I need, I know where the story should go. And we start writing. We write chapters based on ambition. We write pages based on fear. We write sentences from our pain. We write our identity from what people say about us. We write our worth based on what we achieved. And if we're honest, many of the stories we write for ourselves often read like Greek tragedies. But what if the story you are trying so desperately to write was never meant to be written by your hand? What if the pen was never supposed to be your burden? What if your life was not some random collection of accidents, failures, wounds, or regrets? What if there was an author before there was ever a chapter? Psalm 139:16 says, "You saw me before I was born. Every day of my life was recorded in your book. Every moment was laid out before a single day had passed." See, I think it's time to hand over the pen and start living out the story he has already written.